Hey, it's Denny from Drivee. Right now we are at Rev Performance instead of being in the office and shooting a podcast. We decided today to get JDM Rescue to pick up the Project Integra, take it to our friends Eamon and Connor at Rev. That's where we are now. As you can see, the engine bay is empty, but by the end of today, we're hoping to have our K20A2 dropped into the bay so that we can continue plumbing the fuel lines, getting everything set up, and then eventually pulling the motor back out, building it, putting the supercharger on, putting it back in, and hopefully getting it on the road. But that's going to be in a different video. That's coming hopefully soon. So yeah, taking a break from the podcast today so that we can actually work on Project Integra. All right, so what we're doing right now, or what Connor's doing, I'm supervising. We're trying to get the mounts to line up, the engine mounts to line up with the chassis mounts, and it's not going so great, but it's hitting word. It's gonna go eventually. So it's just a matter of wiggling it around, trying to figure out where it needs to be. Okay, so after he gets the passenger side mount on, then the goal will be to move on to the driver side mount, which looks like it'll be about as much of a pain in the ass as the one on the passenger side. And then beyond that, we have the transmission mount at the rear, which has also been a bit of a process. Well, today, this is pretty much it, right? So after that, it'll just be, after we get it mounted in and everything in place, then we can start looking at our fuel system, getting the fuel cell lines run to the actual engine, working on the brake lines. We got to do that 5-lug ITR swap has to come out so we can put on a CRV knuckle and trailing arm setup, because we decided last minute to go all-wheel drive instead of front-wheel drive. That's the benefit of having ADHD. I change my mind consistently. So.
Yeah, but then it takes 9 years to finish the project.
I mean, we're coming up on 9, yeah. And I mean,
yeah. That's why they can. I think 10 years it'll be done.
10 years. I think give me another year.
10-year anniversary.
Yeah. Give me another year or 3 or 4, and we'll have her up and running. No? One more year. Yeah.